Hello everyone, let us now discuss the optimized approach for this question, maximum count of positive integers and negative integer. Now if you didn't solve this using big of n time or brute force, go and check the video in the uh, description and you can get the big of n time approach. We are given with the nums in non-decreasing order. Now we need to return the number of positives and the number of negatives. From this we need to return the maximum, but if I count the positives and negatives, it will take a big O of n time complexity. But instead, what if I get the where I got the first element which is positive, and here there is another situation or constraint that zeros are also present. So I need the point or the index where I get the first positive element, strictly positive, which is greater than 0, and the point where I get the first 0. So let me name it as lower and let me name this as upper. Now, I need to search for this lower and upper not in big O of n time complexity, but even less than it. It would be something like big O of log n time complexity. But how can I search for lower and the upper with big O of log n time complexity? So, when we have used binary search for this, for getting the index where I get the first 0 or first positive element, and for the upper the first positive element. So let me take the same example and search for the upper element first. Now -3 -2 -1 0 comma 0 comma 1 comma 2. So I need to get this index where I get greater than or is equal to greater than 0. Let me start my low here and my high here. Now, the midpoint will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 2 is something like 2, 3. Yes, 3. Now, 0, 1, 2, 3. Here I got my mid. Now, my mid value is here. So, what I need to do now? This value is 0. It is not greater than 0. The greater than 0 will be something in the right part, right? So I will move my left pointer to here. Now my mid value will be 4 by 2, which is 2, and it will be something like here. So what is this value? It is greater than 0, right? It is greater than 0. So when I get greater than 0, I take the index, the returning index, to be at this point. Index is equal to mid. Now it is greater than 0. There might be a possibility that here I can get a 1, here I can get a 1. So I will make my h to be mid -1. Now at this point I don't have anything which is greater than 0 and the index idx will be written. Now another situation where I have left a low and high and I have something like lower bound. Now I am searching for lower bound. By taking the mid value, it will be something like here. So whenever I get greater than or is equal to 0, then I'll change my index to the mid. Index is equal to mid, right? Now the mid value is something like 0, 1, 2, 3. My index value is 3. Now here it is it is 3, and there might be something case like there would be 0 again here, right? There would be a 0 here also. So I'll change my high pointer to here and my mid value will be at 1. Now take this -2, which isn't greater than or is equal to 0, right? Which is lesser than 0. At this point I'll change my lower pointer to mid. Now if I take the next value, which will be here, and it is also lesser than 0, so my left and high, low and high will be equal, so I'll stop at this point. So what I am doing here, what is my algorithm? First thing, I am calling for upper and also lower. Now my upper point will be something like here, right? And my lower value will be something like here. Tell me the index, which is 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So the number of negative values is indeed lower when I get the answer as lower. Now what is the number of elements which are positive? So 4, 5, 6. Now the size of the nums is 7, and 7 minus 5 will give me two values which are positive. So n minus lower will give me a number of positive elements. Sorry, n minus upper. N minus upper will give me number of positive elements. Now I got upper and I also got lower, right? Now there is one thing that I need to write in this lower and upper. For lower, when it is greater than or is equal to 0, index is equal to mid. So every time I'll initialize my index to n minus 1, and low to 0 and high to n minus 1, while my loop will be running till low is lesser than or is equal to high. Now what I need to do here, if nums of mid is, here I am writing this for lower. If it is greater than or is equal to 0, index is equal to mid. If it is greater than or is equal to if it is greater than or is equal to 0, then I need to do something. Index is equal to mid, and I need to do another thing, which is high is equal to mid minus 1. Now else if nums of mid is not greater than or equal to 0, that means lesser than 0, then my low will be mid, right? So this will be my while loop, and after that I will return my index. So this will be same for my lower the upper thing also, upper array also. uh, right, in upper, when it is greater than 0, then only I am changing my index is equal to mid. So when it is greater than 0, then only I am changing index is equal to mid. But here I am changing my low is equal to mid, right? low Low is equal to mid, and high is equal to mid minus 1. High is equal to mid minus 1, and I'll return the index. So this is how you solve this problem, and this is the code, and I'll give you the link of the code in the description, and that's the submission. So if you like this video, do share it with your friends and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.